podcast show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers podcast show. I'm here today with Luke from the Radio Addicts. Addicts.
Hello.
Radio
Yes, great Addicts. And can I please just say that is the coolest podcast intro I have ever heard in my life. Like, genuinely, like, I don't listen to much podcasts, but I do listen to Torches Jericho. And Torches Jericho podcast and your podcast that I think personally have the best podcast intros. So that's
Thank
a really,
you.
really good podcast on intro.
Okay. I listened to your track. Let's Party Like the 90s.
Yeah.
What influenced it?
So basically, I was at school and I was in a history lab and I got bored, and so when I'm bored, like, I naturally just start writing. If it was because I was in history and stuff, so I was into like different decades. And the 90s came to my mind, so that's how I wrote the hook. Let's party like it's the 90s. So I wrote that, and then I went home and I listened to a band called the Wombats, and they have a song called Let's Dance to Joy Division, and it's all about being upbeat and stuff. So I sort of influenced my love for the 90s and my love for the Wombats came together to create this weird indie song.
Okay. It's like Prince. He had a song called 1999.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's take a listen to it.
There you go. There you have it.
That was a pretty good song.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. That means the world to me.
Do you got any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
Yeah, so this next few months really is just trying to be really, really busy. We've got a bunch of festivals, we've got a bunch of dids, but we do have one big did coming up, and that's in our home city of Manchester in England. So we're headlining a venue called the Deaf Institute, which is a venue which me and my best friend and the lead guitarist of the band, Daniel, have been to a bunch, and we've always been talking to each other and going, "Wow, just imagine if we could let it out." So now we're now able now play that venue, and now there is only 40% of tickets left. Which, if you're listening and live in England near Manchester, please feel free to get a ticket now, just before it sells out. There's only 40% of tickets left. We're nearly done, and you'll make mine and all of my friends' dreams come true by playing the Deaf Institute. And Let's Party Like It's the 90s, the song that you just heard, comes out this Friday on the 12th of June, and you can pre-save it now if you go to our social media. On any social media, it is at the Radio Addicts. I repeat that, at the Radio Addicts on all social media. If you go to the link in our bio on those social medias, you can pre-save it, and you don't know how much that helps. And that's been our lives for the past 3 months.
Okay. How many people can you feel in that stadium or whatever?
So for Deaf Institute, it's 150. Do you want like a small like we want like a really small show, as we're starting to play like really big stages. We're listening on some support acts, which I'm thinking, how have we done this? And we're starting to play main stages at festivals, which is really weird to say out loud as a 15-year-old from Bolton, which is a small town in England. So we knew we wanted to play the Deaf Institute, we knew that we wanted a small, intimate gig where it's just us and our fans. So that's why we chose the Deaf Institute. The capacity is 150 people.
Oh, okay. Is that the biggest crowd you ever performed for, or?
No. I think the biggest crowd we've ever performed in front of, it might have been. It's definitely over 1,000 now. We've done some pretty major ones where me and Dana just stood there going, what the heck? And then I sort of cried like a baby a bit, going, I can't believe this is real, oh my goodness. I'm just like that for 5 minutes straight. Yeah, if I would say nearing up to 3,000, I think is the most we've played in front of. And that's still mental to me. Like, I was still crying like a baby during that, just thinking about that. So yeah, probably 3,000 is the biggest we've ever played to. Wait, actually, I've just been told. So we're playing a festival this Saturday called Made in Manchester. It's in our hometown of Bolton, and it's like our homecoming show, as we've sort of done like a small tour around the UK a bit. And so, but we are playing a festival called Made in Manchester in Bolton, and there will be 5,000 people there.
Wow.
So that will be the biggest show we would have ever played in front of the most people, in front of all of our fans in our hometown.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a bit mental, really, but yeah.
Do y'all ever get nervous on stage, or?
It depends, really. Like, it depends. For the big crowds, I feel like you either do or you don't. It's like you're either extremely locked in, zoned in, going, okay, then I'm not messing this up, or you go on stage, they're destined to do a vocal warm-up backstage. There's a bunch of people staring at you, and you're doing, oh my goodness, what am I done here? What have I done? I could have just stayed at home and just played on my PlayStation, but in front of all these people I've never met before. So it really depends. I don't really get stage fright anymore, because I've sort of learned in life that according to myself, you only live once, and you never know when that can be taken away from you. So I try to never, ever, ever get stage fright and live in the moment and enjoy it. Because we're playing in front of 5,000 people. That might never, ever, ever, ever happen again. So just try and make the most of it. And if you get scared, it's fine. But to try not to get scared, as you'll love it more.
Yeah, I always say you never want to be backwards. Okay. Can you tell me about your first music teacher?
I have to think back. Yeah, so my first music teacher was somebody called Mr. Jones. Now I feel like nobody in the world will know him apart from in Bolton, which is our hometown. Like he's really known in Bolton for just helping everybody and helping young people and helping us take those first steps. So he was my first music teacher, and he taught me guitar from when I was age 6 till age I want 11 years old. So he really got me into guitar, and he really got me into music, and he just showed me like the basics. And it was sort of like, if you learn these basic bits, you can do all of this. So he taught me the basic bits, and now I can play in front of 5,000 people. So yeah.
All right. Can you tell me, is there a certain song that you wrote that means more than the rest of them?
I don't know really. I mean, like it's for me. It's a bit like because I always say this to people. I never have a favorite song, as every day it changes. But there's lots of songs which mean a lot to me, but for different reasons. Like our debut single, "Scroll My Life Away," was our first ever song, and we went into a studio not knowing what would happen. And now that has 19,000 streams on Spotify. So that means a lot to me. So we have a song called "By My Side," which we don't play anymore. But that was the first ever song I wrote, which I gave to the band, and it was about when I was feeling alone and sad. And it was the first time when I ever expressed that. I'm trying to think. This next single, "Party Like It's the 90s," feels about how I wasn't doing to gigs for a decent bit, and I felt like a bit left out. And I was like, I want to party and I want to have a great time, and it's all about just living through those happy memories. That means a lot to me. So yeah, so it just depends on which day, basically. On certain days, I'll have certain favorite songs of mine, and which one means a lot to me. But it just depends on which day, really.
Okay. Where's the oddest place you ever wrote a song at?
What was that? Sorry, the hardest place.
The oddest place, like
the oddest.
like
You don't.
like a
That's gonna
bathroom
be.
or something like that.
Oh well, I mean, showers is a lot of places. I mean, like in the shower, you can get lots of weird stuff in your head. I want to say, I was in McDonald's once, and I ordered like a 6-piece McNuggets. And all of a sudden, like a song that we have, which I think it's a song called. I think it's a song called. I'm trying to think. I think it's a song called. I was just sat like just having 6 chicken nuggets. Like, yeah, I've been thinking, and the whole song just came to me. So probably McDonald's is the weirdest place I've ever wrote a song.
Okay. What do you like the most about being a musician?
I've got to admit, my favourite part about it is that I get to live my dream with my friends. And who gets to do that? Like every weekend, I'm going to a different place in the UK with my best friends on planet Earth and doing the thing I love. Now, that's something that not a lot of people can do. But we're so fortunate and lucky and grateful that we get to do that as teenagers, not even grown adults. We get to live our dream, make music, play in front of people, and we can hang out at the same time. Who gets to do that in life? And we're doing it. And we still don't know why we're here. Like, pure fluke, pure chance. We're doing what we love. And that's my favourite part about it. Doing the thing I love, being a musician with my best friends on planet Earth.
Okay. How do you handle school and your music career at the same time?
What I usually do is that in school is when I mostly do my work and homework. So instead of me like being backstage at a show going, oh my goodness, what is 8 times 6? I'll just do that during school. School is, to be honest, I just hate homework, and it takes up too much of my time. And I'm somebody who doesn't have much time available, as I'm doing stuff like this, like our amazing show. So do is that I do most of my work at school, and I might stay a bit behind after school just so it's done. So that's how I balance school and music. I just do school at school and music at music.
Okay. If y'all ever went on tour, who would y'all want to open for?
Ooh, this is another one that changes daily as well as uh, because me and Daniel recently have been listening to lots of different music. Now, you and your audience might not know this band, but they're a band from a city called Liverpool, and the band is called the Kairos, and they've just finished a tour where one of my friends who is also from Bolton, he is in a band called Florentines. He is also from the same town where I live in, and he has just opened for Kairos. And me and Daniel love Kairos, so we're seeing that a Bolton band can open for him. We would love to do the same thing. Then as well for bands like Royston Club, the K's, Lottery Winners. Those were all like British bands, as we really, really, really like our British indie scene. Like, don't get me wrong, we love listening to music from like all across the world. That like in the States, Crash Adams, who have just been on a America's Got Talent. We absolutely love them, and that would be another dream to open for them. But the indie scene in the UK, it's like a community of music lovers, and we love it so much, and we just want to be more part of that community. But if we were ever to tour the US, then we'd love to open for Crash Adams, the Kid Leroy, Fozzy, just all of the indie and smaller bands, as we love supporting smaller bands, so it's more like a team. So those will be the dream maps I would love to open for.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Right, so if you want to listen to our music, you can go to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and there search up The Radio Addicts. That is The Radio Addicts. We are on Spotify. Our first 2 singles, Scroll My Life Away and Before My Eyes, are on there. And this Friday, Let's Party Like It's the 90s will also be on there. When in my opinion, it sounds 10 times better than the first 2 singles. So you will want to be there on Friday to listen to how our sound has changed and grown up and it evolved. So you can go to listen to our music there, to get tickets and merchandise and all that good stuff. You can go to theradioaddicts.com. So there we've got pictures, videos, merchandise, our bios and some interviews as well are also on there. For social media, which social media is really, really big for a grassroots band like us. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Threads. It is only at The Radio Addicts. I repeat, it is at The Radio Addicts. There is no underscores, no exclamation marks, none of that nonsense. It is The Radio Addicts. So if you go to there on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at The Radio Addicts, you can find us there.
Okay. If it wasn't for music, what would you be doing right now?
I would probably be sat on my PlayStation in my pajamas in this very second. That's what I would like to be doing. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, like, I would probably move to Florida and work at Disney World. Like, that's genuinely serious. Like, I probably would have ended up doing that. So yeah, so it would have either been PlayStation and Disneyland or touring the UK and music. So I've chosen the music side.
Okay. Where do you see your band in 5 years?
Oh, in 5 years, I hope if we last five years, then I would love to do a tour of the UK, like not like us on support or festival, like our very own headline tour where the main act of the night is us, and we get the hour-long set to play, and we get all of the attention, and we get all the money, and I feel really famous, and my ego goes from here to here in 10 seconds. So, but yeah, the tour I would love, an EP as well. We have loads of different ideas for EPs. Like, we had this idea for an EP called Notebook, where like every single cover is just a drawing, and it's about how all of our songs start in a notebook. We have an EP idea for rock and roll and all that nonsense, so almost mocking how people take music very, very seriously. So yeah, I would just love a UK tour and some VPs, and long may it continue our love for music.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show today. Really enjoyed having you.
Well, thank you, Rich. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on your amazing show. Friend, we love expanding to with the United States and North America. Friend, I've been studying it in history as well, the history of America. Friend, I'm also going to America this year as well. So I'm heading to Disney World, Universal, and SeaWorld. So I can't wait to be in your beautiful country. Thank you so much. And Friend Rich and your beautiful audience, remember, Let's Party Like It's the 90s is out this Friday on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. You can pre-save it if you go to the links in our social media at The Radio Addicts. And yeah, thank you, Rich. You're an absolute legend, and thank you for having me. And yeah, it's been an incredible experience, and I love your podcast. Then I love your podcast intro as well. The song at the start is great. Thank you, Rich. Wow. My neck's starting to hurt. I've been just headbanging to it too much. My neck's hurting.